Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we'll be looking at another method called the FindIndex method. So the FindIndex method, if you look at it and look at the definition, you realize that it is closely like uh, the same as the index method, but it's a little bit of difference between both of them. And that is because of the fact that the index method starts from the first search, the first element left to right, while the parent index starts from right to left. So it's just like the two of them are in the opposite direction, and that is the difference between both of the methods. But you will see that they are closely related by the time we demonstrate with an example in this lesson. So here is an example that will show us how the FindIndex method works. But before that, you can see the syntax is the same as the find method that we talked about earlier in the previous lesson. So let's take a look at an example. Let's say I have numbers like this. 4, 9, 16, 26, and 29. So sorry, 39. And then now check element by hygiene channel 1 of inner HTML equals to s number. I am the clicking and has index. So this should be space for number dot define the index of the function, just like uh the other time we did the same or similar example for finding dot. And now I can come down here and now make my my function. So in the value or element, don't forget index, which is the position, then array itself. Can pass the tree in as parameter and then return. What do I want to return from here? I want to return the fact that value is less than 18. Is there any output? Nothing. Is there any value that is less than 18? Okay, but what if this value is greater than 18? No output. Okay, let me check where the problem could be. Number is not defined. And that is correct because what I have is numbers, not number, which is this number, not number. So now you can see first number higher than 18 and that's index of the first number is higher than 18 and that's index of 2. And if you take a look at it, 0, 1, 2, because this number is greater than 18 and the next position in the array is 2. So you can see the difference between the find method and this particular method, which is the FindIndex. So if I say value is less than 18, let me alternate this and change it to less than sign, and let's see what happens. You can see that I'm getting first number is higher than 18, first number is lesser than 18, and that's index position of 0, which means that the first number that is speaking here is 4. And that is why the index position is 0, because if you keep the first occurrence, it's just like the way the find method that we talked about earlier, the way it works. And this also takes the argument, which is the value, the index, and then the array itself. So this is how the FindIndex method works. So let me give another example. 100 calls number equals to, so this number is equals number, the singular of it equals to numbers dot find index and such that n is greater than 9. Taking taking and right here you can see uh true at the output. And that is because of the fact that the element that is greater than 9 here is 16. And it's at the index position of 2, 0, 1, 2. And that is why you are seeing this output. So it was because I added text to the first one was why you saw this part that the first item in the first number is plus number. The first number is 2, is the first number at index of 2. So this is correct. You can see that the first number that is greater than 9 here is 16. And if you count it, 0, 1, 2, which means the output matches and is very, very correct. So this is how you use the find index method when working with arrays in JavaScript. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.